Good morning, everyone from Busch Gardens Tampa. For a very special day, we're joined here by some special guests. My family's in town.
We're very happy that you guys are here.
I was gonna say, the last time we did a theme park for a video on the channel, I feel like it was up in like Seattle, like Wild Waves or something.
A long time ago,
Yeah, it's been a minute. And the last time you guys were at Busch Gardens Tampa was 2017.
Came here as a family vacation.
And that was pre-Iron Gwazi.
That's right.
Ooh. You excited? Okay, well, you have to know one of Melissa's favorite roller coasters like ever is Twisted Timbers. So I'm like, now you get to do an even bigger version of it. Are you excited?
I am excited.
You're nervous, aren't you?
A little bit, because you know how I am with roller coasters. Not every roller coaster is good for me.
Yeah, no, certain rides. We'll get you on like SheiKra and some of the smoother ones. Like we are going to do Phoenix Rising today. That's like the big exciting thing for all of us because none of us have done it before. So
it's sort of ridiculous. So the ride's been open for months now, and we live like, depending on the day, it could be an hour, it could be 3 hours away over in Orlando.
Love traffic.
Yes, love traffic. So like for me personally, I haven't been here in almost a year. And I'm, just over in Orlando, but it's such a pain in the butt getting over here with the traffic that I actively avoid it. So I'm excited. It's been a long time. I haven't ridden Gwazi in a while, and it's one of my favorite coasters in the world. Still haven't done Phoenix Rising. We have friends from other countries all over the world that have done Phoenix Rising, and we still haven't. So we gotta catch up.
It's kind of pathetic, but that's okay. So we're here during the holidays, so we will say it is going to be a busy one. We're fully anticipating some lines, but that's okay. We're still gonna have a great time. The park is decked out in wreaths, ornaments, Christmas trees, everything. And straight away, you can see Iron Gwazi directly ahead. We're gonna go check on the wait time. From here, we can see the end of the line is up on the ramp. So my guess is maybe 45 minutes to an hour, something like that. So we're about halfway through the line. These operations are unbelievable. Like, not in a good way. I saw a train that was parked there for 300 seconds.
That would be 5 minutes.
There was a train that just dispatched, it was like 3 minutes that had been sitting there, and they just opened the gates for the next train at the 75-second mark. Like, what were they doing all that time?
Yeah, it's a little odd. I feel like it's hit or miss here. Like, I've come here at times where the operations are like, they're very fast. I think it just depends on the team. I think they have like one team that's like very quick and efficient, and then they might have another one where it's like a little more relaxed. And
yeah, it's just frustrating because like you have two trains that you're running, you have a full queue, and they're just taking their time, it seems like.
It is odd. It's mainly like we're gonna just wait to open the gates forever, and it's just, it doesn't feel like a sense of urgency.
Yeah, well, and it just sucks because I feel like this ride has built up a reputation for having really bad operations, and it sucks that like it is living up to that reputation,
Yeah, I think also a lot of people don't use the test seat. I've noticed with this ride that they have to like have people leave fairly often because they don't fit. So they're doing a lot of like unlocking and relocking. I think some of it is on the guests, but yeah, there's still definitely not much of a hustle.
Definitely one of the biggest operational challenges with this ride is that they have to go and check all the seat belts on the train first before the lap bars. So that's what they're currently doing. It's been parked now for 2 minutes and they have not checked anyone's lap bars. So in a second, they're gonna go through and then check the entire train again. Meanwhile, the other train has returned to the brake run.
Woo! I'm screaming already.
I'm sure you won't scream once during the entire ride.
Not at all.
So we're gonna go up 206 feet. We're gonna go 76 miles per hour.
How about if we just go up 205 feet?
Oh, that's still vengeance. That is the smallest drop on the ride. And we're gonna go down a 91-degree drop. Hey!
I don't know, I can't hear anything.
What's the wasps up here?
There are a lot of wasps up here. Here we go!
of the craziest roller coasters ever, period, anywhere.
Twisted Timbers is a mini
Yes.
Iron Gwazi.
Yes. Correct.
Like, when RC is given like a really good budget, this is what they can do.
Yeah.
That's the
Did
thing.
you hear me? I go, death roll, death
Death
roll.
roll, death roll. I'm like, I'm so proud of you.
No, that was great. I mean, it's intense, it's terrifying, but now I can say, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
But during the fact, you're like, oh my god, oh my god.
Yeah.
No, this is one of those rides like we got off it for the first time, and we just were like without
Speechless.
words. We were just like, how is this okay for the human body to endure?
Yeah.
I feel a little speechless.
Yeah.
I want to get some lunch.
It knocks the wind out of
I
you.
was speechless except until we got to the death roll, and then
Yeah.
I went, death roll.
Yeah. You're like, that's where it really kicks into high gear. It just like
Oh, you're not
throws you.
kidding.
Well,
it's
what-
like you don't know what's
Yeah.
coming. It's all like such a surprise.
Yeah. Is your neck okay? You're...
Well, because okay, so the first when it hit the drop and just picked up speed,
Yeah.
I was not prepared for that, and
Yeah.
I kind of went like this.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
kind of jerked my,
Yeah.
I probably should have been leaning
You have it-
forward
or
a little
bracing
bit,
yourself
or
for it,
bracing
yeah.
myself. Yeah, so I wasn't ready for that. I
What-
gave myself whiplash.
Would you do it again?
Yeah, totally.
Would you do it again?
I'd do it again.
And like clockwork, we get off Iron Gwazi and we run into our friend Kaylin.
Hey, guys.
I swear you live here. How many
Practically.
times have you ridden Iron Gwazi?
Okay, so right now I'm at 9,219.
So what'd you say? Your 3-year anniversary is coming up with the ride.
Yeah, on February 9th of 2025. So that's I'm trying to go for 10,000 before that date, which I should be good on.
That's insane.
So how many rides did you have to? Did you do the math? Like how many rides do you have to do a day?
I can average about 100 rides a week, especially having a quick queue, even if it is busy. And for someone like me who has like the time, I can be here some days like all day. And you can either do like a combination of like 14 rides a day for 6 days and then one day do 16, or do 15 rides a day and then one day do 10. And that's 100 rides in a week. So
that's what you have to do to get to 10,000?
yeah. Or like a little combination of stuff like that. And obviously some days I'll be here all day and I'll get way more than 15 or 16.
Right.
I've seen
So-
you on days where you're like, oh, I just did lap number like 43. I'm like,
The most I've done, I think it was October. I did 110 from 10 a.m. until 1 a.m. for
Oh
Holo
my
Scream.
God.
in a day?
Yeah, in a day.
How did you feel by the? Like, I feel like I would be like.
I felt like I was like gliding on it. I felt really light. Like
Probably weren't even a person anymore.
Just like.
You're like,
Wow.
I am Iron Gwazi. I am one with the ride.
That is
It was so much fun.
insane. Well,
Yeah.
we're gonna go do Phoenix Rising because we haven't done it yet.
You guys are
so
gonna love it.
I'm
It's
sure
great.
whenever we come back to Iron Gwazi, we will see you again. Now that we did real Gwazi, we have to say hi to mini Gwazi.
I wish I could shrink down and ride that version.
You can just stay your normal size and ride the real one.
No, you see, it's not the same. I want. Oh, they have matcha here now.
Wow.
Oh my God, this is a great thing.
here instead of Starbucks.
No, what instead? I'm gonna get both.
And there it is, Phoenix Rising. New coaster for all 4 of us. Sarah, you haven't even seen this in person yet. I mean, now you have, but
Now I have. No, last time I was here, they just cleared out the wild mouse. So they hadn't done really anything here yet. It's just dirt. And now this coaster. Crazy how that happens.
yeah, that is crazy. I would say last time I was here was like, I don't know, it was maybe May or something. They had just finished the track work, but they've done all their testing, queue, finishing touches, everything, and we just never made it over here. So it's cool to see it finally open.
Yeah, it's like odd just looking at it because it looks like kind of like Dragon Flyer, but would be an M track.
Yeah.
Like some like the maneuvers and everything. It's kind of wild to see.
We have a couple banners up for some of the different Phoenix characters, Glacius, Terra, themed to the different elements. Here is our entrance right here next to the theater, across from the carousel. We also have a test seat out front so you can see what the lap bar looks like. Should be very comfortable. Actually, a pretty similar lap bar look to what we have over at Penguin Trek. Well, we knew it was going to be a busy day today. 45 minutes for Phoenix Rising, and of course it only has one train, but it's all right. We're going to do it anyways. very small queue for the coaster. Something else I immediately noticed, I was allowed to bring my backpack in, so they don't have mandatory lockers here. I guess you just put them on the other side of the coaster, which again, something that Penguin Trek does as well. Interestingly enough, instead of rocks or pebbles all around the queue, there's seashells. Look, they're all little seashells, completely surrounding the ride. So we are taking 2 rows towards the front. We're doing 2 and 3.
Heck yeah.
And the background has been changing this entire time. These are like LED screens that change based off of what Phoenix it is. So I guess this is like some sort of, oh, there it goes.
Aqua is the phoenix that goes underwater and can swim and fly and all that. Terra is the one that's the earth one and speaks to animals.
Ah, I like that. Yeah, look, you can see them right there as the train's pulling back in. Because of course, this does run with one train. The brake run is not long enough to accommodate 2. So yeah, we'll just put our loose items then off on the other side. Let's see which bird we get. He's blue.
Are you ready to rise like a phoenix, I guess? Yes, I'm rising.
Can't believe we're finally doing this thing. And a new ride type for both of us. Not very tall, not very fast. Should be cute though. Low height requirement. Doesn't apply to either of us, but we appreciate it regardless.
Oh, here we go. Woo! Oh, that's fun. Okay.
That's kind of forceful.
Yeah.
Oh, my brain told me that was going to be an inversion. That was weird.
Very graceful.
To go upside down. I'm like, oh, no, we're not.
My feet are gonna hit something.
That's the fun of it.
It's definitely got a bit of a like shake through it, but it's more of like an audible thing. It sounds kind of weird.
Yeah, it's got a little rattle to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing extreme, but I tried.
I think it's a nice fit here. The fact that you don't have Scorpion anymore, plus the Wild Mouse is gone. Much needed addition.
It's like an actual family coaster.
I know. For the future, though, I think it would have been definitely good to have like a 2-train coaster, which I recognize the Scorpion was another 1-train coaster.
Yeah.
But like that 45-minute line proves that, you know, if they had done a 2-train coaster, it would have been a lot better.
Yeah, they're working decently fast. It was weird, like after doing so many traditional B&M inverts that have like inversions and stuff, we would like hit like a certain point in the forces. I would be like, all right, we're about to go upside down. And it's like, oh, we didn't go upside down.
Yeah.
And it's like, I had to like remind myself, like, no, this is a family coaster. But it was fun. It definitely has like a little a la Penguin Trek kind of vibration to it.
Yes, which is a trend that we see across other B&M coasters that have opened recently. Like even Pipeline has a similar sound to it. I don't know the reasoning for it. People can speculate. No, like it rides sensation-wise, it's fine.
Yeah, I don't have an issue with it, but it's a fun B&M model. Like, I feel like most of the time we ride stuff like that, it's like a Vekoma. So it's cool to see other companies trying to do it. I still think Vekoma does it the best.
Personally, with me, if I was like in the position of I'm a park and I want to look at what ride do I want to add to my lineup, I would go with a Vekoma family suspended coaster before I'd go with a B&M family invert.
It has more interesting dynamic forces to it, and I think it's like a better stepping stone because it has more intense moments to it. Melissa, I wanted to hear what you had to say. We didn't get to talk about it on the ride, but you usually don't like the inverted coasters. Like, you won't ride Montu, but how did you feel about that one?
So I just told Lynn I probably won't ride that one again.
Really?
Really?
Yeah,
So
that
is
was
it
good.
just the
That
sensation of being under the track?
I don't know. So interestingly enough, I said to him, Iron Gwazi didn't affect me like that ride did.
Really?
I said, first of all, I was a little underwhelmed. I mean, it was okay.
I mean, it's for kids.
It's a
families.
fun little ride. I mean, I had fun.
Yeah.
Not to say that I didn't. I had fun. But I'm feeling like a weird after effect of kind of like,
Did you think it was shaking a little too much for you?
Maybe that was it. Something happens when you get old and you're in your old age.
So for all you kids watching, brace yourselves.
Yeah. When that happens, rides start to affect you that didn't used to when you were younger and riding all the rides.
I thought it was a good coaster. It shook a little bit, but it's fine.
Not something that I would probably want to wait another 45 minutes for. But
No.
like, glad that we did it. But you know, next time I definitely hope it's.
My favorite was
less
the theming. Good theming.
Yeah.
Like the birds?
Yes, very cute.
Go birds.
Nice. And the changing screen by the ride.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Not very Busch Gardens of them. That's like a rarity to see like something like that.
But if the Sharks over Mako Station have proven us anything, it's that probably won't last that long. I hope that they maintain it. I really do. But it did look good. It was a cool effect. And the onboard audio was nice, but I wish it was.
Onboard audio?
Yeah, it wasn't that loud. I would like.
What did it say?
The bird.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think it would have been. I don't know. I think they could make some tweaks to it. Here in the gift shop, check some of the stuff out. Look, Scorpion plate and the original Gwazi.
It says these are collectibles, so I don't think it's limited to current rides.
Yeah.
But
You
that's
said
cool.
they're Python down here?
Yeah.
Look at that. That's an oldie. That's really cool. Yeah, they're cute. They do sell a Phoenix Rising shirt. You can see the 4 different phoenixes on it. And plushies?
Birds. It's a burb. Look at them all.
That's fun. I didn't even realize they also sell Serengeti Flyer merch. What do you think, Dad? We should go ride it. You do not ride drop towers.
Well, I rode the one at King's Dominion once,
Long time ago.
long time ago, and I don't know, it was just a little bit too high and too intense. And I realized why everyone was getting off the ride and laughing and so happy. And that's because they were happy to be alive, that they had survived the ride. That's the way I felt.
The only drop towers you will do that I've ridden with you is like Tower of Terror.
Yeah, that was different.
But I don't know, maybe you'd like this one. Hey, it's only a 5-minute wait.
Yeah, well, I don't think so.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. This is a weird sight. Scorpion is still here. I thought this thing was gonna be gone.
Well, they closed it in such a hurry. I thought that it was like because they wanted to clear it out for something like quickly, but I guess not. They actually let it stay a little bit longer than they originally had planned because people were really upset that they didn't get a notice. But yeah, I guess they decided just to leave it SBNO for now.
Yeah, still here. There's only like a couple things you can really put in this plot of land, like roller coaster wise. You'd need something very compact, unless they wanted to use it for like flat ride space, but who knows? Keep an eye on this spot. It's not too late, Dad. It's not too late.
I'm going to first acknowledge that this is a holiday week, so obviously it's going to be really busy. But they are out of so many things. Like they were out of rice and beans for the tacos, which is okay. They allowed me to get a different side, which was nice. Mozzarella sticks are better. When I went over to get the mozzarella sticks, they were telling everyone they were out of pizza.
Yeah, they're out
at
of
the pizza place.
Yeah.
And so it's already very expensive, as we know. Like this was 19 something.
Yep. Pass holder discount saves $1.
Yay! And then on top of that, when you're done, they ask you if you'd like to leave a tip. And that's after getting the 5% surcharge on top plus tax, then they want a tip. I'm like, this is getting very out of hand.
And for service when they're out of almost everything. It's just
Yeah.
no, I don't think I will be
And
leaving a
it's
tip.
it's just the lack of a sense of urgency and I get it, these people are underpaid and overworked. I get it. But from just a guest standpoint, it feels kind of discouraging when you're like, hey, can I get a side of mozzarella sticks? And they're like,
And it's like,
Very
and can I
slow,
get
like-
ketchup for this? Oh, we don't have any ketchup.
Yeah, but it's just like there was no like urgency. Like it was just like everyone was watching and they're just like,
and that's while
Like,
there are
move.
huge lines. There are huge
Yes.
lines. That took a long time to get
Like,
food because
move.
all of the food locations have huge lines.
yeah.
Yeah. Bit of a mess in the food scene at Busch Gardens
By
Tampa.
the time you actually sit down and eat your food, it's completely cold.
So we're taking a quick detour over here to check out Kumba because it has been closed for the past 3 weeks, I think. Here you can see they have a sign up, so you can't even get close to the ride entrance. Yeah, I mean, it hasn't been said exactly why it's down, only that we are working to get this ride open as quickly as possible. We thank you for your patience. So, I don't know. I mean, tough to say, but yeah, very unusual for a ride like this to be closed for this long. And yeah, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it's closed for a little while longer. Welcome to the Skyride, which is now an upcharge.
Yeah, it's treated like the observation thing at a SeaWorld. Now
Yeah.
you have to. If you're a pass holder, you don't have to pay though. But if you're not, then it's like $5.
Yeah, absolutely wild. So this is not a line because the ride is super popular. This is a line because they're all waiting to pay, which you do right up there before you enter the station. Guys, they have Glinda meet and greets. Busch Gardens really getting in on this Wicked promotion. I love it.
No, it's Cosmo and Wanda thinking they slick.
We are being swarmed by birds. What is going on? Why are they all over here? I don't like it either. Also, I just realized from within Busch Gardens Tampa, you can see a Taco Bell logo. So, all about that immersion, am I right? They're just going nuts. Hello.
Oh my god. Ooh, that was scary. I have really bad luck with getting pooped on by birds.
Wait, look at the kangaroo.
Look at the kangaroo now.
Oh. He's like, all these tourists have been petting me all day. So next up is SheiKra. Last time we did a big dive coaster of this size was a near clone of this over in China.
I mean, it wasn't an exact clone, but it was pretty close. But it had trains the length of Griffin, so like 10 across. So it was like cool to experience that. This layout with like Griffin-sized trains. It's cool.
Yeah, it's located at Chimelong Paradise, and you can look forward to that vlog coming soon in our Coasting Through Asia series.
Soon. We'll see
Eventually.
About, we'll see
that
about
was towards the end of the trip, so actually it might be a while.
It's,
but
it's going to be.
It'll be fun. You'll like it. Well, the wait time was listed at 45 minutes, and sure enough, we're getting on SheiKra, and it's just about dark out. But here we go. We're in the back row. Oh my gosh, look at that sunset.
Woo, look at that view.
That is beautiful.
Oh, the lights. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. We're gonna hang out.
Here we go. Nice. The water did shoot up behind us. Yeah. How was that?
Griffin's a little longer.
Griffin has one extra inversion.
Yeah. I was gonna say, it's missing something.
Yeah. You just go upside down once. I like how that ride opened in 2005, and it is smoother than the new for 2024 B&M coaster across the other side of the park.
That is true. I mean, that seems to be just kind of a trend now, right? I don't know if they're using like cheaper materials or what it is, but it is a shame. The thing with B&Ms though is they're huge crowd pleasers. Even now when they have that little like twang to them, most people still like to ride them.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
one of those rides that almost everyone can enjoy. I know you didn't love Phoenix Rising, but like most people, you're just special. It's okay.
I like SheiKra.
You like SheiKra though,
I
yeah.
have nicknamed SheiKra Shakira.
And you know what? You are not the only person who has adapted that.
They have a tree of ornaments. I like it.
Looks nice. We're over here in the Jungala section. This whole area is getting an upgrade next year. That's like their big 2025 project is Jungala. So there was like a drop tower here that they closed. So they're bringing on some renovations. It should look nice. Maybe we'll see another big ride back here. They could if they want to.
A real big ride.
A real giga.
Giga.
Yeah. If you want to, you can fit an entrance right there. It'd be sweet. Phoenix Rising is now a 60-minute wait, so I don't think we'll be getting a night ride on this thing. But man, does it look cool with those lights on the train. It is awesome. So yeah, someday we'll come back, get a night ride on it. This whole area is amazing. All the white lights hanging from the trees. There's only a couple areas in the park where this works because there's only a few areas where there are like trees hanging overhead, right? You have a lot of wide open space.
Yeah, we were saying like we're kind of comparing this to Christmas at BGW, and everything's a bit more tight there. You have a lot of wide open space, so like the decorations are done very differently.
Yeah.
I like it though, and I enjoy that the vibes are very different between the two parks because we'll likely go to the Christmas event at Williamsburg too.
Oh, yeah.
And it won't be a copy paste kind of thing.
No,
it's like a
it's
very different
not.
experience with the European theming versus like, you know, like African theming here.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Mom, Busch Williamsburg's Christmas event is one of your favorites.
Traditional, yeah, it's very traditional, charming, full of lights and festive and shows. I mean, this place has shows too, but I mean, just
It does have shows. We just haven't seen them.
There's a ice skating show right over here. That's the one thing. There's a lot more animals around here that they have to work around.
Like, nothing says Christmas like the smell of feces.
That now, or the penguins. That might just be penguins. All right, so there's Cheetah Hunt. Look in this tree right here. See all that? Those are birds. Every single one of them is a bird. They're all in this one tree sleeping. That's crazy. So that does it for our day here at Busch Gardens. As you can see, it was very busy, so we only did a couple rides, but I thought everything we did do was super fun.
Oh yeah.
Great day. Yep.
You guys glad to be back here?
Yes, definitely.
love it.
What was the highlight?
It wasn't the food.
That part could be better.
Iron Gwazi.
Yeah.
I
Good
think
one.
for me too, getting back on that, like after almost a year, it kind of felt brand new again.
Yeah.
And, like I obviously knew in my heart of hearts that I loved it and it was one of my favorite coasters in the world, but that was like oh yeah, like it really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
And the bird catching a fish and eating it. in the
Yeah.
crocodile.
I
In
don't
the
even know that we got that on
crocodile
camera.
cage. We didn't get it on camera.
No,
happen, though.
yeah, there was this bird that was like watching the fish and everything, and like he caught a frog. It was kind of wild.
That's two separate birds. There was a bird that ate a frog, a bird that ate a fish. That
Yeah.
was our wildlife experience today.
Yeah. We were glad no little kids saw it.
That would have been
Teach them a
traumatizing.
lesson about the circle of life. Yeah. No, Busch Gardens Tampa is a fun time. Yeah, I look forward to coming back here, hopefully sooner than later. I would be curious in trying out Phoenix Rising and like the front row and back row and everything.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah, we'll get to it. I still think Iron Gwazi was my favorite part, even though that was still a new coaster for us. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for coming. This was so fun.
Glad to be
Yeah.
here.
Good day.
So good.
And
Yeah,
thank
you
you guys
guys.
for watching. We appreciate it. And stay tuned for more here at Coaster Studios. We'll see you next time.